Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you've gotten your snacks and had your stretches. So, as we left off the... Ooh,
Cheez-Its.
As the earthquake subsides, the battlefield goes quiet. The Vin you were holding in your grasp, Valken, is dissipated, and seemingly the energy is gone into Vin.
I can explain.
Wait, the energy did go into Vin?
Yes, it
Their
did.
energy went in me.
Mm-hmm.
Vin, do you feel more stronger, more powerful? Do you
No.
feel okay? Do you feel more evil?
No. But I do have so much to tell you as I
What
tap
happens?
the back of my hair and change it to green. And I'm like, first off, this is our new color. And then I say, okay, this is going to be a really long story. But essentially, I woke up in a field and there you all were, but I had the strangest dream. Do you know the Baron? The guy you hate so much?
The one we are chasing?
Yeah, we hate him because he's trying to murder us and kidnap our friend.
Yeah, semantics. Okay, so anyways, we've met him before, like long time ago. And so basically my dream said, okay, well, the Baba said that we had, okay, deep breath. Remember when the Babas told me everything? Memories came flooding back to me. And a particular memory that I know wasn't a dream, it was actually a memory, was the Baron. He was like talking to us and then waved a magic wand and then said that this never happened and we don't know him. So you know how in the house that we were in that he invited us to, then like magically decided to kill us?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and how his servants were like kind of under a spell.
Yes.
We are under the same spell. We've met him before. We've done deals with him. So how do we know that all of the things that we're doing for other people we're not doing it for him, but we think it's for us, but it's really for him? Does that make sense?
No. Yes. Wait. Ron is Ron because we do everything against Baron and we help people. We do good things.
Yeah,
But-
we help people.
Are we
This is what
doing
we
good
do.
things? Okay.
I mean, speak for yourself.
What's that? Okay.
I'm doing good things.
Oh yeah, I forgot to explain. Okay, I woke up from the field and I had this dream, right? And this Baron guy in my dream was like, "Oh, do you want to play a game?" And you guys were over at the table, and I was like, "Hey guys, like Baron's here," and he was like, "Let's play a game. Pick one of these items." And I was like, "I don't want to pick one of the items." What do they do? And he was like, "Just pick one of the items." And so I picked one of the items, and then he was like, "All right, game's over." I'm like, "What does the item do?" And then he just walked away. I woke up. And y'all were just like, "Hey guys, what's up? We were howling a rabbit." And then I was like, "Okay, weird." And then you asked me how I got here. And then Ron, you knew that a Vin was in the forest. You called forest immediately. I don't know how you knew, but you just kind of knew. And so we walked over to the forest and the Vin knew it was us. And so then it wasn't you, and then you guys appeared out of the brush. The Vins, like you turned into the Vins. It was
Am I having a stroke?
no, there a lot happened, and I don't know how to explain it properly. And at this point, I'm like hyperventilating, like.
All right. It's, all right, just relax, okay?
I
We all
can't
almost
relax.
died in some form.
Here,
or
you
fashion
need
just
like
now,
a really
so-
big swig of this, and I'm gonna hand her the healing tonic.
Is there any more of that? By the way, I'm kind of
Yeah,
in pain right now.
Pass it around.
We'll pass it around. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna roll for everyone. I'll post them in chat.
So the construct that was sitting behind you all, and yelling and holding their spirits you as you all are conversing, disappears from existence. Portal opens up and it falls in. While you were doing this and getting healed, Ron, Valken, and Bryn. So what happened to you all? You know that you traveled back after helping Barnaby from the encampments after you had stayed through the night and helped rebuild it and put the fires out. You're headed back to the Baba's cottage, but not alone. You know that the tiefling, the young tiefling woman, what was introduced to you all as Anna, with the white skin, the stark white hair, the black horns, went with you after you had a conversation where she mentioned that she had been to Salon
Oh. Oh.
and knew about it. You left her with the Babas, as the Babas informed you all that Vin went out for a walk and never came back. So it has been about 3 days since the encampment battle that you all had.
Well, anything else, Vin? We should get back to Baba's house.
Let's go to Baba's, but maybe they can talk more about the Baron situation. This is really important. We can't blow past this. I know you think I'm crazy.
Yeah, but
But I'm
they don't know who Baron is. They aren't the ones that all they did was help you to restore your memories. Do you understand? They don't
Maybe there's more memories to be had.
we can ask, but that's not really how it works usually, you know?
I don't know. This is
You
important.
said this was a dream where you saw us with the Baron.
But
Oh,
it
this was
wasn't a
in
dream, though. It was a memory that came back to me. Like it actually physically happened.
It's the whole thing at the table where we all got something.
That happened. That was a dream, but it happened. And then I pull the item out of my bag and I'm like, see, I have the item.
You see a porcelain white mask in her bag.
That
She
Is
pulled
it
out.
possible that
from your vision.
you were being
your memory?
tricked and made to believe a certain?
Who's gonna trick
Event?
me? The Babas? Like, I
No, but maybe your memory has been scrambled by the Baron and he's implanted false memories. I don't know. All this is confusing to me and my brain hurts and I'm cold and I want to go home.
Well, maybe we could ask the Babas if it's possible to implant, like if these memories are not real. Like maybe you're right. Maybe the whole Baron thing is fake. I'm pretty sure it's real. Either way, lead the way.
Okay. We head back.
Heading back to the Babas.
Yeah. To
Yes.
kind of
So-
regroup and
At this point, as you went into the forest to the northeast, it is going to take about a day and a half to get back to the Babas. You were quite a ways away. So I would like someone to roll a survival roll for me as you were trying to make your way back, as you have sort of found your bearings at this point, trying to figure out how to get back to the cottage from where you are.
I can do that. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. Survival check coming right up. Oh dear. 6.
Okay. You get a little turned around because you don't know where you are. You woke up here and you're not sure how to get back. So you spend some time trying to find the trail, get your bearings. You've essentially lost about half of the day's travel trying to figure out where to go. So it gets close to nightfall. Then you realize that now that you found the way, barring no other problems, that it's going to take the full day tomorrow to get back. You essentially lost half a day. But it is up to you all, and you could choose a place to camp in the wilderness if you'd like.
Sure.
Yeah, just camp it up.
Yeah.
yeah,
Another
that's fine. We need a
survival
rest.
roll for
So
me.
Mm-hmm.
Who will be taking a watch?
Ron will take first.
I could watch with Ron.
Okay. So you all have the first watch. Anything you'd like to discuss This is uneventful during your watch this evening.
Ron is worried about Vin Valkan. There are so many other Vins. Not sure what is happening. Then she said she was with us, but we were not there. But then us turned into Vins. And then we met the whole Baron. But we don't remember anything. It's hard to believe we would work with Baron.
Yeah. Well, I'm not exactly sure what to think about the whole thing, actually. I don't know if her memories are real, if she had a dream. We don't know any of this stuff. Quite frankly, I don't know if we'll ever know. This whole situation's even weirder than I ever imagined. I mean, how many times have we fought multiple Vins?
Oh, this is like third, fourth time now?
Look, we can at least know we have the real person if she is real. At this point, I don't even know if I'm losing my mind.
Well, maybe Babas will have more answers. We have many questions.
Hopefully, because I don't have the answers.
Okay. Let us wake up Rin. It's her turn.
All right.
Okay.
Bryn's still snoring as if she was Big Bryn. It's kind of weird.
Bryn and Vin, it's your turn to take watches if you so choose.
Perception? Nat 20.
Nice.
Same.
Nice.
Oh shit, do all the push-ups and squats, chat.
Yeah.
This night is also uneventful.
And do you think that the dreams were real? You know, with the Baron?
In my heart, I do. The Baba said, they said that these are real memories.
But you
not
said that we
dreams.
were there.
Well, you were there. Listen, I don't know what the Baron did to us, but we are under a spell, and I don't know how to break it. But
Maybe we can
he wiped
get it
all of our
removed
memories.
somehow? Oh. But you remembered. Maybe we can remember too. Maybe we do same thing.
If your Babas will let you, I mean, they were kind of
But-
mad
but
that they brought you.
this-
You brought me unannounced.
Stream, when did it happen? Did it happen before we went
So-
to...
These memories, well, okay, so there's two different things. The memories came back when I was with the Babas. The dream that was a memory happened right before I met up with the Vins, and I woke up outside away from the Babas. So I don't know. I don't know the timelines of when these things happened.
I can't think, you know, if we were maybe working for the Baron on accident, you know, like I can't... That can't be so. It just can't. It cannot be a thing that happened because that is not... It is not okay.
Bryn, when was the last time you had your memories checked? Maybe the Babas can decipher, like if you have the same memory.
Are you gonna say something, DM?
Yeah. You remember going to a tavern when you all met up first in Fourcross before you crossed the bridge. Essentially, right before the night before that you all went on your first adventure together. You don't remember any Baron being there. You remember just hanging out in the tavern, having a good time, and then leaving the next morning.
Whoa.
Are you sure that maybe he didn't implant memories in you? Because I remember going to the bar and it was normal, and I feel like I would know if my memories were tampered with, okay?
No,
I'm very
trust
good
me.
at memories.
Bryn, and I like hold her mouth with my hand. And I was like, this is a real memory. We were at the tavern. The Baron was sitting across the table. Shush. He pulled out a magical rod and all of our eyes glazed over. And he tells us that we never met him or talked to him before. This happened. I remember it happening. the Babas brought back that memory. Do you not believe in your Baba's magic?
No, 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 of course I do. I just, if that's true, then that means that we led him to her.
What?
You understand?
Oh? Because I did not know about your Baba, where your Baba lived before this.
No, 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 no. Sorry, loading. What's her name? Their name?
C.S. Celeri.
Ixius. It means we led him to Ixius. That's how you know where to find her. Them. Sorry. Because we went to locate them to take the task to help. Remember how suspicious they were? They wouldn't let anyone inside, but we managed to be friendly and we went inside and we found out what their defenses were. And then the next thing we know, he is there and she's gone.
Maybe that's what our task was. Maybe that was the task we got at that tavern. And we didn't remember meeting him. Like,
Don't you see? This means we are the bad guys. We are not good. We are the bad peoples.
well, we did one bad thing. We need to make sure we don't do more bad things.
But how do we
Probably.
know if we don't even have our own memories? This is not okay. This is not
why we
okay.
gotta go to the Babas, get it straightened out.
What if he does it again? We have to find like maybe a protective charm, maybe like sort of like magical amulet that protects from mind controls, sort of thing. I've read about it in
tattoo?
many books. Oh, tattoo is good because no one can take tattoo off of you. It is there for good.
I don't know if
Unless you lose a limb or something, I
Well,
suppose.
let's not get too ahead of ourselves. There might not be tattoos that protect against getting charmed, but we at least know that it happened once. Well, twice. Definitely at least twice.
I think you are right. I will try not to panic. I can't let this get to me. I have to stay strong, for Ron. Because if I panic, he's definitely going to panic. And then,
Yeah.
and then Valkian going to panic. And then
I'm
Mimi is
thinking of, like,
definitely
for
going to
Ron.
panic. And then she'll probably eat us all.
Yes, we'll do this for Ron.
Yeah, for Ron. Okay,
For
okay.
Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to clarify too, that that the contract that you had from Ixius, you remember getting that from the order.
Yeah, that's what I was saying is the order gave it to us. He somehow found out we had it. And that's why he came and got our memories. The fucker. Oh,
Okay.
I'll tell you one thing. If I find this Baron, I'm going to punch him so hard that his
Maybe.
face is going to look like... Remember when we saw those rock droppings? It's going to look like that.
Ooh,
But
Yeah.
worse.
okay. Keep that energy going. I like where this is at. We should wake up the boys.
Okay,
And,
Is it morning? Oh, we talked all night. Oh, it's like old times, Vin. I missed you.
I'm like giggling and also like kind of uneasy. I'm like, oh, this is bad.
Bryn
Gotcha.
seems very uneasy as well, like trying to make jokes to kind of hope.
Some heavy shit going on. That's on people's memory. The rest of your watch goes
This
by
is dark.
unaffected. So you all gain the benefit of a long rest, and you have another day's travel ahead of you. I would like one of you to roll a survival check, and then somebody else to roll a d10 for me.
I can do the survival unless someone else has a higher survival.
Nope,
all
it's you, I
baby.
think.
Gosh darn
1.
7. These dice are fired.
Okay. With a 1. So it takes you a little bit to gain your bearings. You know the direction that you're gonna go. It will take you the full day and then some to get back, maybe a couple hours. So you may have to push on through the night as you get closer, but that's a decision you'll have to make when you get there. About 2 or 3 hours into your travel, Ron, you notice just as you are going from forest to rolling hills back to forest, there is what appears to be just a large hole in the ground.
Oh.
It's about 15 feet across, and it's just straight into the ground. There is snow atop it, as it's been periodically falling in your time up here.
Like straight drop or like there's like a slant,
Like a
an
slope,
angle?
like at an angle. Some of it's partially collapsed, like it's not very structurally sound. Some dirt just fell in, some parts have caved in, but just a large hole in the earth.
Bryn, is this a very large, massive hole in the ground?
I didn't do it.
Is this
What?
worrisome? No.
Oh,
Like, is there like a creature, or maybe like a giant spider just sit there and wait for people walk by, then spider comes out and grab you and pull you under, kind of thing?
oops, you are making me very unhappy right now. DM, can I take can I like investigate maybe? Or a nature roll?
Nature would be more appropriate if you're trying to figure
Okay.
out what would leave something like this.
Better not be any of those things you just said.
16. It better not be, for Moob's sake.
16. You can't
Don't
exactly.
you give those ideas to the DM.
Hey, DM, is there a arachnophobia mode?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there definitely is.
I would like to toggle that on, please.
It's called reskin the monsters and don't tell you what it actually is.
Thanks.
So with a 16, you know that there are some creatures that are known to burrow in the ground. This is quite a large creature to burrow in the ground. You haven't seen anything like this before. You've heard of information of just large creatures, maybe a large worm or something along those lines that maybe would do something like this. It doesn't look fresh. Ron, as you're kind of
geez.
hearing this explanation, you sort of recollect that when your village attacked, it seemingly came out of nowhere.
Does it look charred and blackened and burned down there?
Not here.
We have to go down.
What? You want to go down there? You just said you didn't want to run in and anything waiting to kill us.
We have to go down.
But why?
Why? I don't think we have to do anything.
Yeah, I don't feel. I'm not feeling this.
It is not
This
giant
is not good vibe.
spider. Don't worry. When Ron village got attacked, the beast came out of nowhere. So
Okay, but that could be
maybe-
anything. It could have come from sky. It could have come
no, we would see it from sky. This
from another dimension. Like Vin goes into nowhere all the time and just
big
pops
beast.
back.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do all the time. You're just like poof, you're gone, then you're back. Even fake Vin do it.
Go on, Ron.
Well,
But beasts come out of nowhere. No one knows how beasts enter village, but maybe beasts come from underground.
Did you steal like a giant hole in your village?
Similar holes?
It was pretty hectic. It was
Somebody's not
pretty
happy.
hectic, and you don't really recollect anything like that. I mean, you tell me. Would you have had the wherewithal to investigate, or what would Ron would have done with kind of the destruction and carnage all around? Since, well, Bryn found you essentially.
Yeah, it was probably pure chaos and just running around trying to protect my family. So probably wouldn't really know anything much about that, especially with all like the flames and the murdering.
Yep.
Vin, can you cast light on me, please?
I can do that. And I cast light on his sword.
So you plan on going down there?
Ron has to check to know for sure. Ron has to do this.
Okay. Well, if you do it, we have to do it as well. You know what you're gonna find?
Ron has no idea.
So We're going into a mystery hole. We have no idea what's in there.
We are definitely going to die, but if we must go, Ron, then we must go. We have your back.
Okay, thank you, friends. But first, run with divine sense. Just for Valken's sake.
Pings from Divine Sense.
Ron starts heading down.
Yeah, you descend, and the first thing that you notice is that there's piles of snow, like snow drifts, in the entrance. Just sort of piled up. You make it. Well, I think light gives you 30 feet. Let me check my notes. Yeah, so you've got 20 feet of bright, 20 feet of dim. If you make your way a little further inside, that you see that about 50 feet in, it's not structurally sound. It wasn't meant to be a tunnel. There's dirt, rocks that have started like caved in behind. So you're really not sure how fruitful it might be to continue down this track, as it wasn't meant for travel this way.
Things are still covered in snow, so can't really tell. I guess I'll investigate.
What are you looking for? What are you trying to investigate? Trying to deduce some of the facts. What's going on here?
Yeah, just maybe this could be a burrow or den. Maybe there's bones or animal fur or anything like that.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Are there any singe marks? -1, 17.
Yeah, so as you're looking through here, just notice the snowdrift. Notice how things are sort of caved in the further that you go in. This is not, wouldn't make sense to be a den. This doesn't seem permanent. It's too deep. It goes too far. You notice that it goes further back. You can see through where some of the dirt and rocks have fallen. It seems like a very large creature that has burrowed through the ground and maybe came up and then went back in. It does not look like it is fresh by any means, as the snowdrift is sort of packed in the entrance.
So sounds like it just maybe just weathered out the storm and then popped back out.
Possibly. Just not fresh, and it was burrowed for some indeterminate amount of distance.
There's anything like charred rock or dirt or roots burned or anything like that?
Not in here.
All right.
Oh, looks like nothing down here. We can go now.
Okay.
Wait, so it like goes in, but then there's no, it doesn't like keep going?
Maybe it just, whatever this is, burrowed underground. Maybe.
It like caves in behind it or something? Can I do an investigation? And I'm looking for, not so much to get answers, but I want, maybe it's a different role. I kind of want to like note everything that we see here, because when we get back to a town, I'm going to be doing research on this. So
Sure.
I don't
you don't
know
have to make
what,
a roll for any of that.
okay, I'm just
You're
going to
go
make
off
a
of
mental note
what
here.
Ron has told you that it's a large sort of hole burrow in the ground, no fur, 15 feet across or so. Not humanoid make.
Can I investigate the soil to see if there's any what I would be looking for would be like other insects in it kind of thing, like see if there's any signs, like if there was like a big thing and it came through here, it might either leave other minerals behind or it might, other things might leave or flock to it based on what it is kind of thing. So I'm kind of like just checking, like
You can easily see that if you want to start
Should we
digging
take
in,
a soil sample?
if you want.
Wait, let me see if I can empty a bottle. Wait, I just drank a healing potion.
Sure.
That
You
was
can
in
put some
a
dirt in
bottle.
there.
Yeah, take a soil sample. Because I don't litter in the forest.
Ron will detect magic.
Let's see.
Falcon will just look cool, I guess. If that's helping.
It's helping.
No.
Oh, it's helping.
No magic in the area.
Ron, are you sure we should be spending time on this?
Sorry everyone, but Ron had to be sure. There's so many things unknown about what happened at my village. So Ron can grasp on anything to figure anything out.
We will find it, Ron. I promise you, we will find it. It might take a long time, though, you understand?
Yes.
Maybe Babas know.
Oh, well, I have the soil sample. We could ask them to look at soil, see if anything, like, little important things in it. They're very smart. They know all about soil, and dirts and rock, and monsters, and
memories
different
that
blood
come back to
types,
you
and
randomly.
memories, and poisons, and bones. Yeah, very smart. Oh, they also bake a very, very, very good rhubarb pie. Just throwing that out there, you know, just in case.
Rhubarb goes right through me.
Oh, but it is so worth it. It is delicious. Got to get that tartness, you know? Cook it just right. Oh,
Only if we're gonna be in a town. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, maybe we should get out of hole. It's not secure.
okay.
Not OSHA approved, so let's go.
What's OSHA?
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
he
who
made
is
up.
Osha?
Oh,
Your
it is
girlfriend?
this bullshit organization say you have to build things specific way, and if you not go
Oh.
build to code, they
Okay.
fine you more guild.
Oh my gosh, they
not,
sound like a nightmare.
Ron's anti-OSHA.
I come to a village all time with this is not a proper hut. This law has its bad.
Oh. that's
We are pro
right.
OSHA here. We are pro OSHA. Just want to put that
That's
out
right. OSHA Timbleton, the gnome tinkerer, famous for criticizing everyone's architecture and building materials, and that's his own code. Okay, so you are heading back towards the cottage. You make it there. Are you going to push through nightfall, or stop again and go in the morning? You're about 2 hours away from the Babas.
Oh yeah, let's just 2 hours. Let's go.
Yeah, let's push through.
Gotcha. Okay, everybody make a Constitution saving throw for me.
+2, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
3.
Oh.
Dice suck tonight.
16.
Flip's desk.
Hold on. Beyond D&D Beyond crashed on me.
Falcon.
19.
What are we looking at again?
Constitution saving throw.
I always forget where that.
Top left below, like your strength modifier, and
Oh, right. That's 11.
gotcha. Okay. Then you take 1 point of exhaustion.
How do you dictate that?
There's
under
a
conditions?
yeah. Click conditions, and there's an exhaustion area, which will go away once you get a long rest. So you make it to the cottage. You can see, well, it's dark. You can see glowing of the fire inside the windows there of the cottage, and you make your way to there. It's past dark, a little past dinner time since you had to push through, but you made it, and you make your way inside.
I nudge Bryn. I'm just like, we're at the Babas. What do we do?
What do you mean, what do we do? Just go in. This is my home.
I don't want to be the first one to go into your home. This is your
but
I
Babas.
will go in, even
Right.
though it should probably be Ron. They like him best.
Last time they were very mad. We just showed up.
Oh, well, I didn't tell them I was bringing friends. They were justified, you know?
You didn't tell us we were bringing friends this time either.
Oh, I'm just gonna, like, walk up the front and, like... Knock on the door. We're coming in. Sorry it is so late.
And you open the door and you see Baba Preslava in her chair by the fire. You see Baba Sveta cleaning up after dinner. And then you see the tiefling young woman there by the fire, seated on the floor, getting warm. Then you've never met this person. And Baba Sveta looks to you and says, "Oh, good, you have found your friend. We were worried. It's very dangerous
Yes, but
here."
we have also found out some very troubling news. We need your help.
What do you mean? What do you mean troubling news?
Vin has recovered memories.
Wait, Bryn, before you talk,
What?
I look at the tiefling and I'm like, can we trust her?
Yeah, of course we can trust her.
How do we know that it's not you know who pretending to be you know what?
She
My Babas would know if she was pretending to be somebody she is not.
How do you know she's not working for somebody?
Hi, Annalise. Call me Anna. I'm here, right here. I can hear you.
Who's your alliance with? And
Don't
I,
worry about her, Anna.
hands
She's
on
like this
chest,
to everyone.
Like leaning over.
How do I know I can trust you? Who are you?
I do like a spin and then like a curtsy, and I'm just like, I'm Vin.
Hi.
And I say, who is your alliance with?
She just looks at like Baba Preslava, who's just kind of rocking in her chair and not paying attention. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Vin, we don't have time for this.
I
Babas,
fought
we
with
need to
your
talk to you about
friends.
the memories. I need you to know if I have lost memories as well.
What do you mean you've lost memories?
Vin says that there is a thing that happened and we were all there and none of us remember it. I must know if I do not remember. I am scared that we have helped a very horrible man to do horrible things.
Very well, if you are sure. Have you, well, Baba Preslava did this magic on you, and it is not uncommon for memories to come back in waves, not all at once. And she sort of just walks over to Baba Preslava and kneels down and just starts whispering and talking to her. And she just keeps rocking. She goes, okay, we shall prepare.
Okay.
And-
Also, I can help prepare Baba Sveta. I need you to look at this while I help Baba Lava with this. This is a soil sample that we found from some sort of creature that tunnels in ground. Do you know perhaps what is? This is also potentially very important. We are looking for creature that creature that killed Ron's family.
Where did you find soil sample?
It was about a day and a half that way in woods.
You just found
Huge
the
15-foot pit made
In
by
a-
creature of some sort.
in a pit or like a burrow?
Like burrow, yeah, like burrow.
Yeah, burrow.
She looks and just sort of shakes the bottle. How did you find dirt so loose and not frozen over?
It is
Was
what I'm
this
saying.
inside?
It was in burrow.
It is, well, very strong to break the earth since it is frozen. Or something made it unfrozen.
Oh, just like Fire Beast.
Is this
Yes.
possible?
Oh, I must finish. I will clean dishes. You can, and then Bryn's just gonna start like panic cleaning everything in sight.
Yep. And they prepare for a another similar like spell in
Like
ritual.
cleansing ritual or whatever it was.
And I say, Bryn, this time you gotta go kill an animal, not me.
Oh yeah, that's easy. I do that
Stop
in no
cleaning.
time. No, I have to clean.
No,
Who's
you
going
gotta
to
go
clean?
kill the animal.
Okay, you. I look at Tiefling. I'm like, you clean. We must go kill animals, and then
Okay. She
Well,
gets up
I
and
will
just
help you
starts
with
like
that.
cleaning and just like looking
no,
over
no,
her
you need
shoulder.
to kill animal as well. Run.
Oh, Oh,
We
okay.
each need to go find like squirrel or so, little rabbit sort
You
of
too,
thing. Maybe we should.
Vulcan. Everybody
Watch-
needs to make sure this
Wait,
memory.
you all think that you are missing memories.
We were all there in her memory, and I trust Vin because she will. Okay, when she really believes something, she gets really extra like annoying.
And I
It
like
is a fact.
step on her foot, like I stomp her foot.
Yeah. It barely hurts. You're so little.
I'm like huffing and puffing.
There'll be no squabbling in the cottage.
Sorry, Bubbles.
Sorry, Bubbles.
Outside by the tree.
And she kneels over to Baba Prislava, and she says, "Are you able to do this tonight?" And she goes, "Yes," and just keeps rocking. All right, you know what to
Thank
do.
Papa. Okay, we will return shortly.
Yep, easy enough. You spend some time out in the woods, and you come back with what is required of you. And as you all set up these rituals individually, similar as before, where the magic is prepared, Baba Prislava lifts herself out of the chair and sits in front of the sort of short table. Who is first?
I will go first.
Come. Come.
I'll kneel down and take my Baba's hands and do what she tells me to do.
She prepares the ritual and looks at the remains scattered onto the table, and then holds a large diamond, which essentially to you, similar to what happened with Vin, and sort of waits for a moment, utters some words to herself, and then memory rushes back to you, exactly how Vin described it. A very suave, well-dressed gentleman asked you all if he could have a drink with you. Conversation ensued. You had small talk with him, and he's talked to Vin, spread some trinkets onto the table, and then held the rod up, and your memory ends at that point.
Sorry, Vin, I was hoping you were wrong.
Told you.
Wait, what?
This is very, very bad.
Did you
I
have
need a
to-
moment. And Bryn's gonna go outside alone in the cold to gather her thoughts.
And then
Yes. Get Ron.
Does anyone remember any
What?
bits of conversation?
Ron does not know Valkan.
No.
so you all, whoever's next, and you all similarly go through the same ritual, and the same memory rushes back to you all. Of note, that's the only memory that comes back to you.
Do any of them remember any like conversation that was said before the wand happens?
Sure. I guess you remember some small talk talking about what, why you're in the area. It's up to you all how much information that you would divulge or not. But as far as you know, you're just going to do a
Depends on the
contract.
info, I suppose.
Ron would just relay scene by scene what happened.
Is that same for everyone?
Bryn's outside.
That's how I recall it. See, I told you it's not dream, it's real. So
It's
how-
very
No, go ahead.
it's very strange to you all, because before this you remembered going to this tavern and sitting down and having a drink, and then a nightcap before turning in, before your journey across the bridge the next day. But what has come back to you now is similar in ways, but very different from how you recall.
Just What is this mask you have in?
Oh, I don't know. And I bring it to the Babas and I say, I woke up and it was in my bag. And another memory or a dream? I don't know. It had to have been a memory. I have a mask. I was like, this was in my bag. And I hand it to the Baba.
Baba Prislava takes it, the older one, and looks at it. It is a nice trinket. What is important to know, your memories have been modified. Someone has told you what they wanted you to know and has kept these memories from you.
Does that go for all of us?
It appears so.
How do we go about getting the memories back?
The memory is back.
Anna,
Well, this one's back, but how do we
have
get the
you
others back?
gone through the same thing, Anna?
Oh. No. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
You guys hear a loud smashing noise from outside of the cabin.
Ron will be back. Ron will check on Bryn.
Baba Slava puts her hand on your hand, and as she's been kind of helping take care of you while you were here, while the others went out to help Barnaby. It is normally when this type of powerful magic is done to bring back memories, they will come back sometimes all at once, sometimes over the course of time, depending on how many memories have been changed.
So if a memory comes back, will it come back in a dream? But
It
it's
is
really a
possible.
memory?
It is possible.
How will I know the difference between a dream and a memory?
I guess that is for you to decide, but
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, we fought a bunch of Vins that were my friends, and then they were Vins, and they said that it's me or them. What does that mean?
like the ones you have described to me before.
Mm-hmm.
She just sits and stares in the fire and thinks. This is very strange occurrence. Yes. You must tell me everything that you know.
So when I woke up in the field, I was by myself and my friends were gone. Another memory, I think, came back and it was with the Baron and he was like, let's play a game. And my friends were over at the table. And then I was like, what kind of game are we playing? And then there were a bunch of trinkets on the floor. And I was like, what do these trinkets do? And then he was all like, pick a trinket. And I was like, I don't know. I don't want to pick a trinket. What do I do? And he was like, pick a trinket. And so I like picked one. And he was like, okay, game's over. And then I woke up. I was like, what does the trinket do?
I don't know if I've just heard that enough times, but it's starting to actually make sense.
Tell me about the other Vins that you have fought. Did anything strange happen?
Yeah, one of them, well, they were my friends and then they turned into Vins. And then as they slowly got picked off one by one because they were all fighting each other, but they weren't attacking me. They were just kind of attacking each other. It was kind of weird. They were becoming each other, like being absorbed. Sort of. And then one Vin, the leader Vin, Ron Vin, that's what we like to call them, absorbed the other two Vins. Val Vin and Bronvin?
Ronvin?
No,
Vin.
Brynvin.
Brynvin. I don't know how to say Bronvin. Brynvin and Ronvin. Well, Ronvin absorbed Brynvin and Valvin and became really strong. And then that's when my real friends appeared across the way. And then we were all fighting that Vin, but then that Vin, this is where things get crazy. So wild magic was going off, and then she zapped, but then came back. And when she came back, it was kind of weird because her attitude changed, and she was very like hesitant and like looked confused and was like, please. I said to her, like, please stop. We don't want to fight you. Like, let's just talk. And then she was like, we can't talk. Like, don't you understand? There can only be one, me or you. And then I was like, no, like, let's talk. And then I like hogtied her, you know? And then she like dissipated and said that she didn't feel very well. And then she absorbed into me.
Praslava just listens intently, just like a very polite old grandmother, and just smiles and just nods at you as you were just basically spewing like nonsense, like almost unbelievable stories to anyone else. And she says, tell me more about this wild magic. What does it mean to you?
Oh, how did I get this? And I'm like trying to think. Well, essentially, I can sometimes use it to my advantage. Sometimes things just happen randomly. I'd say like, all right, I'm gonna use, I just call it tides of chaos, you know, because it's pretty chaotic, and a tidal wave of magic just sort of around, you know? And sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's not good. Most of the time it doesn't really matter. Sometimes I have a beard of feathers. It's whatever.
And
Sometimes I have to yell all the time.
And you tell me that the other Vin was wild magic over and over and over again?
You know? Seemingly, yeah. Wait. Were they able to do it over and over again? You know, I think they were. I can't do that. Why can I not do that? I look over at, I have some Brinzot here. Why can't I do that? I'm like yelling at the ceiling.
It's all right. This is very strange, not normal. I believe something is wrong.
Hmm?
With magic, with everything.
Well, magic is fun. Why would something be wrong with it?
How many Vins have you seen?
In total, or that particular time?
In total.
Well, I don't know if they were different or if they're the exact same, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, but plus or minus 1 or 2.
You also know that the Vin that you all hunted down said that she's killed some of you all already.
So definitely at least 10.
Interesting. Perhaps you all are all pieces of a larger puzzle.
Well, I almost died multiple times, and I didn't puff into smoke and green mist, but they did. Are they pieces of me? Am I the real Vin?
I cannot answer that now, but perhaps you are special. Something about you. But it is hard to say since none of this is supposed to be happening.
I have a feeling something really bad's gonna happen. People shouldn't be messing with timelines.
She puts her hand on your hands and says, you must tell me if you find any more strange occurrences with magic or with the world as a whole, because
Well, define
Some-
strange.
like things you have described, magic seemingly coming out of nowhere repeatedly, multiple versions of you.
Well, Ron has had something come out of nowhere. Not necessarily repeatedly. Well, maybe repeatedly. I don't really know the whole story. Ron definitely wants to talk to you. Maybe to figure out more about the creature that attacked his town. And that dirt. Maybe the dirt has something to do with it.
Very well, but you all must tell me any more strange occurrences. Things
Okay.
that don't seem right. Things that don't seem possible. You promise me this?
I promise, I promise.
Research best that I can with Baba Sveta to try to see what is happening. Because I am afraid that it is bigger than you and your other Vins.
Is it related to Ron?
I do not
Then I
know.
like get this sudden like white cast over my face. I'm like, am I the reason his family is dead?
Oh,
Ren and
dark.
Ron, what are you all doing?
Well, when Ron comes outside, Bryn is trying to repair part of like the fence that she clearly just like punched a giant hole into. And she's just like, it's going to be fine.
It's okay, Britain. Ron knows how to fix broken things. Don't worry.
Oh gosh, thank you so much. I did not want to get in trouble with Babas. I feel like I'm too old to be grounded, but I feel like they might ground me anyways. I got really upset, you know?
Yes, but it is not good to jump to conclusion.
There is no jumping to conclusion. If he erased our memories and he was trying to find Ixius, we'll let him right to them. We did the worst thing we could have done.
It is not certain if that is what our purpose was when he had plans for us, but as you know, probably Baron is trying to eliminate all possibilities of people to track him down and remember that he is still alive. So maybe that is the only reason we do not remember.
Don't think so. I think he used us.
And in
I think we did something bad.
in the memory, he asked Vin to pick something, but he was very disappointed in what she picked, so he left. So
He was disappointed in what she picked, so he thinks that she is...
maybe
he thinks she's special or something?
Vin made
He's testing her?
right choice by picking wrong item.
It does kind of sound like Vin.
So, it is not good to beat oneself for something we are not sure what we even did.
But we must find out. And if we did it, we must make amends. We have to find Ixius and we have to free them.
That we will. That's why we will
told them...
speak with Hannah.
We told them to let us in their home and that they could trust us, and it may not have been so.
Well, the more important thing is Corin, the baby dragon, is safe.
God. What if... Do we know that Corin is safe? We don't know.
It is best if we do not know.
Is this probably true?
Not even Risa knows, so it is for the
It is
best.
better if we know nothing at all. And then I look like I'm about to punch the fence again.
Ron will kind of intercept the punch. It's okay. If you need to punch, you can punch Ron.
Oh, Ron, I cannot punch you. Listen, it sounded like... I think you're right. We should focus on the things that we can actually do. And the dart... my Baba, she said she's been puzzled by dirt. Maybe she can find it. The creature.
Yes. Snow is very difficult to track because it covered
True, but
wherever this beast went, but
Any information is better than none, and if we kill this creature that killed your family, then we can be good people again, you know?
Well, everything leads back to Ron's village, so we will get more information when we return to Ron's home. But we should go back. We have Anna, she is guest. Everyone is tired from ritual. It is time to rest.
Valken, what are you doing in this time?
Valken, after doing the thing with the Baba, just kind of sits down wherever the fireplace is and kind of lounges and just stares at the fire and trying to make some sense of all the new stuff he's learned. Feeling a little frustration that this thing has happened, but at the same time, the typical Valken way, it's more of like this entire thing sucks, but what am I gonna do about it right now? So he's just kind of chilling, lounging,
So
not really doing much of anything.
while the Babas are busy helping with the rituals and your friends are outside talking and Vin is trying to get answers from Prislava, Annalise just sort of walks over to you and says, wow, your new friend was kind of rude. Like, I didn't do anything. I even helped you guys.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, she was like, who are your allegiances with? And, you know, can we trust you? Like, I'm right here. Like, I could, like, you know.
You'll have to forgive her. We've all been kind of through a lot in the past couple days, and everyone's on edge, so
Yeah, I mean,
don't hold it against her too much.
I suppose not. That's some really powerful magic they just did. Whoa, I can't do that.
Yeah, I can't do that either. I'm not a magic person. You needed your memories as well, or?
Oh no, I
Right.
think I've got all mine, as far as I know.
You were what? Anna? What did you say your name was again?
You can call me Anna, but my name is Annalise.
Annalise. Well, I'm Valken.
Yeah, we met.
Right.
The whole Knoll thing. She was one of the people casting spells to help you all out from inside of the.
It's my headcanon that Valkan just doesn't remember, and she's just like, God damn it, what a dick.
That's something that happened in between the time that you found Vin. So after the Knoll battle, she was one of the people inside the town that was described to you as the tiefling with kind of white skin that was supposedly a magic user of some sort.
Ah.
And
Right.
the reason that you brought her here is you had, through conversation, found that she spent some time in the salon.
Right. Sorry.
That's
Again,
okay.
it's been a ridiculous couple of days. So, were they able to help you with something?
Well, I mean, you know, when you got here, y'all were gonna talk to me, and then you said, "Oh shit, stay here. We have to find our friend." After this whole thing, so I just been like hanging out with the grandmas.
Right.
They're pretty nice,
I
I guess.
Yeah, they seem like a fine couple of ladies. Yeah. I was wanting to know if they had any drinks in the place, but I highly doubt it.
I have some.
No. Well, I don't mean to impose on you, but do you mind?
Sure. And she hands a nondescript bottle over to you.
Sniff it. What's it smell like?
Like some high proof like alcohol.
Oh, just kind of.
I would like to share a friendly reminder with Valkan that he has a jug of whatever liquid you want.
Oh,
Pretty
yeah.
sure.
What?
Don't know if you forgot about that.
Yeah.
I did.
Every time you drink it, it's something else.
Well, I don't think I ever added it to my inventory.
You better do it right freaking now, because
Yeah,
that's a cool
please.
item.
I
You
forgot
better
about
share
that.
some with your
But
new
that's not
friend
relevant.
Anna.
I thought it was something random. It's not. I can't like
It's
decide.
random, but it could be wine, or beer,
Yeah,
or
I don't know.
vodka, or mayonnaise.
Anyway, I take a swig of whatever she gave me.
Yeah, it's just like high grain or pure grain alcohol. Like,
That's some strong stuff.
yeah, and just it keeps you kind of warm if you're out. It's snowy and stuff, so
Right. Yeah, this
gets the job done. The weird
yeah, I'd
booth
say
guy made
so.
it.
weird booth guy.
Yeah, the guy that took your rabbit friend back.
Yeah. I totally remember that. Memory's like a steel trap.
See that? She just kind of looks at you, just like, really, dude? We just met. Emmett Booth. Come on.
I want this to be canon so bad that sometimes Valken just doesn't care, so he doesn't remember like really obvious things.
She takes a sip of this drink, and like it's like you try to be cool. You're like, okay, this guy was pretty cool. I'm gonna take a swig. She's like,
It's don't worry about it. So I'm not sure where we go from here. Everyone seems kind of upset. We got a lot
Yeah,
on our
this-
plate,
really kind of a bad vibe going on here since you all got here. So,
isn't it? Yeah. That's why I'm kind of just chilling out. This is more my vibe. So
Right. It's nice.
it is. It's not a bad way to be. I guess I had better go make sure everybody's okay. I assume you're staying inside.
Yeah, sure. Just
We
waiting
actually
on
probably
you
come
all
back in at this
to do the
point.
thing. I don't know. You told me to come here, so
We did. You guys walk back in?
Yeah.
Okay, well, hey, look at that. I don't have to go anywhere.
It's like Falcon's like, please
Well-
save me from any social situation. Oh God,
What,
I don't want to talk to anyone.
What are you all talking about?
It's
Logan?
it's not that.
Anna?
He's just like he's kind of like he goes with the flow. So when it comes to like here's our plans, he doesn't really know exactly what the plan is at this point.
I run over to Ron and take him by his hands. Like I'm like holding both of his hands and like walking backwards and then like sit him down in front of the Babas. And I'm just like, okay, you need to ask questions. And I walk away.
How are
That
you?
was weird.
No.
Which Bob are you talking to?
I just look at both blankly.
So Baba Sveta is looking at this dirt, and Baba Prislava is getting back in her into her rocking chair, finishing the rituals.
This dirt, I understand, is not frozen, but it looked like Burrow was abandoned for a while, so it should have been cold again.
It is, well, it is cold, but like I'd mentioned, that it's not frozen like most ground is here. Very hard, like what do they call permanent frost. So something very large, very strong would have to burrow into the ground, or like you said, something very hot to melt. And besides that, not much I can do with dirt. You had question about this creature? What, the one that you seek that destroyed your village?
Well, Ron does not have much information, but Ron has communicated with Ron's gods, and they have Sylvanas has spoken to me to return home to my village, where the beast has destroyed village. So maybe Ron will get answers there.
Was there a large hole in the ground at your village?
Ron does not remember. There's too much happening in the beast attack.
Understandable.
But the beast did come out of pure nowhere. very sudden.
Make sure you are prepared if you were to hunt down such a beast.
Maybe Babas can bestow a blessing to prevent us from fire. It's good.
Well, we could perhaps do such a thing, but it would not last as long as it takes to get back to your village.
Are there old stories of such beast?
None that I have heard of. We have heard of more recent, of creatures rampaging in the region, destroying villages and hamlets, but not any older stories. Seems relatively new.
Well, one thanks you for your time and hospitality.
Of course. Be safe, Ron. This seems very dangerous.
Yes. Oh, and why does Bryn, like, make sure that Bryn's not looking or listening? Why does Bryn not have faith in gods? Every time Ron tries to bring it up, it's always an argument.
Well, Bryn's story is her own to tell, but she has not had the best experience when it comes to not the gods, but how people interpret the gods. World Village is stupid.
Yes.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you.
Yes, very strange going through her village.
It is. And they're not
I wasn't
smart.
even in my village.
Well, it is getting late and should get some rest.
Very well. Anyone else gonna do anything?
Not tonight.
Anna's just kind of hanging out there and like, so you're gonna talk to me tomorrow then?
Oh, right. I forgot. We're supposed to talk to her about Salon.
It's up to you all. She's just there.
Look, and it's been a very long day, okay? Can we just talk over breakfast? Some of us have got very unfortunate news. It is very hard to explain. I know it is not your fault, but maybe we'll just have a nice chat in morning. Is this okay?
Oh yeah, that's fine. I really don't want to go back to that encampment. That place sucks.
Oh, you're welcome to come with us. We're headed back probably south. We can, Vin, do you have pamphlets?
Yeah, I dig in my bosoms. And I hand one that's like kind of crinkly.
You're looking for new sort of job. They're always hiring. Pretty good.
That's a really weird place to keep paperwork.
Where else am I supposed to put it?
We've been over this. They don't make women's pants with pockets. Come on.
Yes.
You know how it is.
Yeah, that's true. My plan was just to find the closest semblance of civilization, and I'll see what I can do from there.
Probably headed back through... I forget the stupid village we're headed back through, but we're headed back through there.
You
We're
might as
headed
well
south
travel.
also. We'll probably head through Last Chance at some point, since we're headed sort of south from here. I don't know. Or we will head back to Forwinter. It is, you're welcome to accompany us.
Maybe. I'm kind of like, I don't know, do my own thing kind of person. So,
Oh, lone wolf. Understood.
plus your friend doesn't really like me, and like she looks
Oh,
at
she
Vin.
doesn't really like anyone, but once you get to know her, she is very nice.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know,
I
but
like
it is true.
you.
That's news to me.
Listen, there is someone who is altering our memories and can possibly shapeshift. Like, I can't trust anybody.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's just
You would be acting the same way. Same.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, tomorrow's fine. Yeah, that's like, take as much time as you need. That's really messed up.
Yeah, let's just all get a rest and, you know, well, I'll cook something good for breakfast. How do you like potato pancakes?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Oh, maybe I find some of that rhubarb just for you, Vin.
Great. So excited about the rhubarb.
If you want us to talk to her, we can just fast forward to the morning.
You can go to the morning. It's totally fine. Not a big deal.
I wanted to also ask the Babas a question when I have a moment privately
Sure.
with them about basically a kind of a repeat of what Ron already asked them privately about like what kind of creature they think it could be, if they know any creature, and then when they say that they don't know of any stories but they know about other towns getting destroyed, I want to ask if they can which towns, so that maybe we could go and visit one of those other towns.
Or if it was me.
Well, you can pick any hamlet that may exist between, here and to the south, to the east.
Oh, they've all been destroyed. This is very bad.
I mean, the biggest town around here is For Winter, and then you have Last Chance.
Oh
and then
God,
you
I
have
wish something would destroy that place. It is such a shithole.
Brenda is not nice, even though they're stupid. They don't deserve to die.
I'm sorry. I understand. You're right. I'm sorry.
What are you supposed to do in the world? Why did we send you out?
Doing good, and I am helping people that cannot help themselves.
Do not forget this.
I understand. I never forget.
Well, like I said, most smaller hamlets, homesteads, those places.
Just want to help Ron. He's been, his first friend I ever had, besides you all, and his family, and he lost his family, and I want to help him.
I understand. You will help him. You are already helping him.
Just wish he would stop talking about his god all the time. It is so stupid.
And do you think it's stupid?
Because, he has the powers and he can do great things, and yet he don't accept the gratitude for himself. He only accepts gratitude on behalf of God. But he is a magnificent being. I have seen him do wonderful things. He should be proud of himself.
Maybe he is proud of himself?
I think he is just sad mostly.
Everyone needs something to believe in, whether it is themselves or something else.
Well, maybe. Oh, also, I probably should have mentioned this when we got here. My friend Valken?
Yes.
He has like a cursed sword or some shit that he talks to. I don't really know what it is all about, but maybe that's something we should worry about as well. I'm not so sure. He
He's
might
not
just be
mentioned this
crazy,
to me.
actually. Said something about the sword is like this ancient guy at his school is maybe the person who had. It's very weird. It's very confusing.
It sounds very confusing.
He told us that, right?
I think you know about my teacher, and that the guy revealed information about.
Yeah, we knew that because they did like
the sword being in
the
his
sword
ownership at one point, potentially.
Well, if I don't think he really wants to part with sword right now, but if he wanted to part with it in the future, what sort of magic do I need to find to help him with this?
Well, it depends. With cursed items, do you want to keep said item and retain usefulness, or do you want to be rid of item and have it still be cursed, or do you want to render item useless?
Well, I think he wants to keep item, and so far it is not really causing problems. I think it just makes him want to fight things, but since we're fighting things a lot, it does not really downside.
It is up to him to decide what to do with it.
Okay. Oh, are you done with tea? I will clean dishes, and I'll just take her dishes and clean it.
Yep. She says if he wants to be rid of item, that's something that we could possibly do, but other things might require more stronger magics that are a little outside of our purview.
Okay, understood. I will talk to him at some point about this. I think he's no hurry.
Very well. Anyone else like to do anything before you all head to bed?
No.
Okay. Then you sleep very well in the
Yay.
nights. As you were shaking off your exhaustion, you all will, of course, get the benefit of a long rest. Ron, as you lie down in the small room of Bryn's old childhood room where you all are, some of you are piled in at least, you see that you are in what appears to be a forest.
Oh.
As you slowly fall asleep, you close your eyes and you awaken, and there's snow falling around you. The trees are completely devoid of all their leaves. Behind you, you can see a large structure made of stone and moss as you're near the entrance of it, a large dome with an opening in the middle. There, standing before you, is a similar figure that you have seen before. Is wearing the tabard with a leafless oak tree. Armor is black. And he stares at you.
Is this the same Black Knight we've seen before?
It is very much. He looks at you and says, "How long is it gonna take?" As they speak to you from their helmet that you just can't see through with the visor pulled down.
What do you mean? How long will it take?
You could stop this anytime, Ron.
Ron is trying. We will return to Ron's village.
I'm not talking about your village, Ron.
You mean stop the balance?
What happened to your village is not the only thing out of balance. Your companion, Vin. You've seen what happens. You've seen the destruction, the chaos, just from her existence, from the other's existence.
They said that there can, but Vin is special. She does not dissipate like the others. And Ron would do everything to protect Vin.
Does this not frighten you, Ron? She may be special.
Why would it frighten Ron? Vin is a friend.
It should frighten you. Immense power you can't understand. It seemingly acts on a whim. No purpose.
Power in the right hands and with good company is very beneficial for the world. Power in the wrong hands, evil hands, is destructive. Though Vin may be destructive, she has us to guide her.
Do you think chaos cares about good or evil, right or wrong?
Chaos is chaos, but this chaos has a soul. You can always turn chaos into order.
You can. By killing it.
Ron would never do such thing. Tavanas would never ask of such thing.
Restore the balance, Ron. Pray it's not too late. I hope for your sake you know what you're doing.
Then Ron hopes for your sake that you are wrong.
We'll see.
Yes, we will see.
So we'll end our session tonight.
Oh shit.
Don't kill me.
Like this Black Knight is not as it appears to be.
Okay, hope you all enjoyed your session this evening. A lot to think about for all
It's
of
a
you.
lot of. I don't know.
There's
I feel
a
like
lot
it just
going
gave me
on,
more
y'all.
questions,
There's
actually.
so much happening. Like Ron is
So-
not smart enough to put it together.
I will say,
Joe's
First
not smart
off-
enough to put it all together.
before we get into some shout outs for the evening, thank you all so much for the support. I appreciate all of the subs and resubs and the raids and the hosts and all the
We got some
follows.
follows.
I see them in chat, and thank you all. And we try to keep the alerts and stuff off for the stream so it doesn't break the immersion. But I do see them, and I thank you all very much. Thank you for supporting the channel.
Thank you.
But first off, into our shout out section, we're going to go with our good buddy Virtual Spectre.
Hello, I'm
Hello.
Virtual Spectre. I'm a content creator from the future, and we are digging deep into Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker these days, and we're going to be continuing the campaign or the MSQ on the channel tomorrow. So, want to hang out, enjoy some Final Fantasy stuff? Feel free to come on by.
Thank you, sir. And you can find his links there. Up next are going to be our good friend Moves Like Jagger from the GGN crew. I need to add the poll to see who the MVP was.
Hello,
Go ahead, buddy.
friends. How you doing? My name's Moobs, aka Moves Like Jagger, aka Eric. I got a lot of names. I'm over on the GGN crew. We're a variety channel of 4 different hosts, so it's like you get 4 friends to get to know. So I don't know. I'm not really sure what we're doing. We're kind of all over the place right now. But yeah, you should just come on by, check us out. I'm on Tuesdays.
Thank you, sir. Up next, Bunny Dreadful.
Hey, I am Bunny Druckfield. I am an art streamer, usually doing some D&D related art. Not always, but usually. Think this next week we're gonna be working on a little Final Fantasy fan art, but then also working on some D&D stuff for this stream. So if you like D&D related art, come hang out.
Yay. And last but not least, Mac and Cheese, please.
Hi, mac and cheese, please. I stream on Sundays and Mondays and Thursdays, and I have been playing Minecraft on stream. I don't always do that, but I'm a Minecraft content creator on YouTube. I don't really know what I'm playing on Twitch. I just kind of play what I feel like, or I let the community vote. So if that's what you're into, you can follow me. That's me.
Thank you very much, Mac. Hello, I'm Maximus. I live here. This is my channel. Hello, we do D&D. First things first, like I mentioned in the beginning, we have some brand new merch for the Sweet Justice Adventuring group that the team is. Wonderful art made by Bunny Dreadful. You can find that as well as more at our website, castersandcantrips.com, which I will put in the chat and will be in the description. You can find our merch there directly on the site. You can find previous episodes. You can find podcasts, YouTube videos. You can just find all of it. And hope you all are having a fantastic evening. Hope you enjoyed the stream and the adventure so far. Let me know if you do. I'm curious to see what all your fan theories are on what the hell is going on in this world. But with that being said, we'll go ahead and wrap up our adventure for tonight. Wash your hands, wear a mask, get vaccinated or boosted, go pet some animals. We'll see you next time.
Congrats, Ron. MVP, Ron.
Ron MVP, get your inspiration.
Thanks, chat. Woo! Ow.
Let's go.
Okay,
Bye,
I'm gonna take
everybody.
Sandwich out. She's attacking me. Bye, everyone.
Bye.